Hello everyone, my name is Sakura. Welcome back to more Sakura Plays Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Anyway, I think last time I recorded was it was like during the weekend. I forgot to do my check-in Paper Mario live doing this. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door Star Pieces. Like I said, I'm kind of heavily leaning towards... Hold on. How do we get that? That one does come back later. Oh, there's a door right there, so yeah, we probably have to come back from that. Okay. Oh, I kept my chat log. Oh, hold on. I see how we get it. I was thinking this, but I just remembered. But then again, I looked at it, it told me, I'm like, oh yeah, right here. I'm like, what is the point of me ever hitting this block? Well, it's this. You hit the block, it brings this one up, and there's a door. Like, even if I did forget this, it doesn't really matter because I could have easily just come back. We will make our way back here like multiple times, so it's not the end of the world if we miss anything in here. Something else. Today is Wednesday. Normally I do work on Wednesdays, but... And, well, it's 12 o'clock, so I still want to be at work. But I'll be going to work in like 2 hours. But since tomorrow is a holiday, because tomorrow of me recording this is New Year's... It's a new year, because today's New Year's Eve. We can't get that badge. And I don't think I actually have a key. I don't. I wasted my time coming up here 16 times. For nothing. Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, it is a holiday tomorrow. And how it works is usually the eve of a holiday. Night shift gets off, but the day of, morning shift, because, morning shift is their precious, their precious shift. They get to have the day of. Anyway, so, now normally it's like, oh, holidays aren't that bad, because how it usually works is there's nothing to do. We're just there. But for like the last couple, Christmas, it was actually terrible. Like, we had a lot to do, and I feel like if I was, oh, we got a bingo. If I was doing what I normally do, it wouldn't be as bad. Actually, the thing that sucks is it's the 10 hours. Standing, for me, I hate standing still for, long periods of time. Like, even sitting in my, whoops. Like, even like sitting in my computer chair, after like an hour or two, I'm like, okay, I need to get up and move. I'll move, go lay in bed, or do something. Like, I can't sit still for that long. Like, I'll stand up and walk around and rant for like 20, 30 minutes. That's just how I do. So when I'm at work for 10 hours and they put me in a position where I have to stand in a location for 10 hours, it gets boring, and like I keep looking at the clock and like time doesn't feel like it's moving, and like this is so like. Now, granted, if it was on the we were still on the 8-hour shifts, I probably would still be like, oh, this is, but it won't be as bad because we don't leave at 1 o'clock in the morning. Ooh, an item. We have items we can use. That's why I bought these. I don't think the power block will hit those, so there's really no point to do that. Okay, I'll power smash. I don't even need a power smash. Why am I wasting FP? Woohoo! Yahoo! So speaking of which, the Digimon Dawn and Dust Let's Play that I mentioned, I went to go record the first episode, and then I was talking about like how I wanted to do this thing for like the longest time, and it's one reason. And then as I kept thinking of it, I'm like, you know what? I wanted, to be adventurous in 2026 and do stuff. How about I actually commit to doing this ideal? If it sucks and does a lot of work, hey, at least when it's done, oh, a spy pouch. It's gonna feel great. Oh yeah, this is timed, I forgot. Coops. Let's go. Well, I will go, you will sit still. There we go. And inside we go in here. Oh dang. Hey, guest. It's been a really long time since anyone has come a real long time. Huh? You heard me? Wow. Wait a sec, if you hear my voice, then you're the legendary hero or something. Or not. To be honest, I'm sure anyone with ears can hear me. But it sure is fun singing people with the whole legendary hero bit. But hey, City Fox, I wondered if you could help me out of this chest. I've been locking there so long it's starting to cramp up like you wouldn't believe. I have to just find this key. Huh? What do you mean? You think you can curse upon a box? Ridiculous. Who would do that, really? Wait. In a box and curse folks? Like, a real slime ball, that's who. But I'm not a real slime ball, and I wouldn't do such thing. But that should be obvious. Look, if you help me out, maybe I'll help you out. I know. I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine, except in reverse. I will help you find this key. Remember the floor pattern, because obviously these things look like they're gonna have something dangerous. And also a cracked wall, which if you played the first Paper Mario, you probably know what that means. Mario, look at that. I don't like the look of this. Come on, run. I think in this game they actually add a timer, but first game you didn't have a timer. Also, if you fail this, it's instant game over. You will just die. I actually don't know about the remake. Maybe they just made it so you just go back to, like, maybe you get a game over, but you can like reload from this room, because a lot of games do that nowadays. But yeah, it's not that hard. Hey there, bro. Oh, glad you found that key. Unbelievable. There you go. Whee! Fools! Why only the most idiotic, plunging brain doll would fall for such a scheme like that? I mean, it wasn't that. I mean, you're gonna give us a free curse that's gonna make us be able to do stuff, so. Whee! Your curse do. Some of the thing is I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna do a lot of recordings. I was planning on streaming today. I do plan on trying to stream every single day next year, but I might not go for that. The whole video a day I'm fine with, but streaming every day, it's gonna be really challenging to do. My goal, I think I want to do is stream Monday, Wednesday, and probably I can't do Fridays because if I do stuff on Friday I can't stream, so it might be Saturday instead, and then have the days off to do my own stuff. I'll figure out a streaming schedule, but I do want to stream more, but it doesn't mean I can't stream on days I don't normally stream. But I think Sunday is always going to be my guaranteed don't stream this day, because it's go back to work day. Well, my last day off before I go back to work. Get as many stuff done. So today I actually have to work on getting some of these videos queued up so I don't worry about, speaking of which, I'm like, we got a key, but we didn't get a key to go on. But I'm like, oh wait, we got a power up, that's right. Anyway, this badge that we got, attacks effect G. It sounds like a frog. That's the weakness of the boss of the area, so that's a plus side. Man, why does it feel like I'm walking so slow? But yeah, I'm thinking about doing a couple more Let's Plays. The three main ones I'm doing right now, well, Pikmin is going to continue uploading, and then once I finish that whole Let's Play, I'll probably go to do Pikmin 3. straight afterwards. And then after that, go straight to Pikmin 4 just so I can get them all done. Alright, that's how I get that key. But my game plan is to do this game, Pokemon Fire Red, and Digimon Dawn and Dusk. But I'm going to have to delay that a little bit because I was talking about this, but I completely forgot. Well, I didn't completely forgot. I kind of finished the topic. I'm doing like this add-in thing, and I want to try to get as much done before we start, so I can have an ideal of what I need for the first 2 or 3 episodes. So I can record those and then upload those, which I think would be fun. Oh, speaking of which, I didn't check out this thing. I was playing Maple and I was gonna do all my dailies real quick, but what ended up happening, my game disconnected, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna record a video because I saw the Paper Mario case on my desk. I'm like, you know what? Actually, I feel like playing some Paper Mario. I should do this just to heal Goombella. That heals alright. Like, well, we did that. Did that heal her? Yeah, I did. Okay. But another game I was thinking about doing is, because I was thinking about this the other day, and I was thinking about doing the Dark Story. Here's a star piece back here. That is that. So it's another heart piece. Not heart piece. What is this? Zelda? That's not that. We have to go this way. But finish the Sonic Adventure playthrough because we did hero co-op, so I could do solo of Dark and then just finish up the game. And if you ever want to go back and complete the game, I can just do it in reverse. Do hero by myself, make a new playlist with Sonic Adventure by myself, and then. But that's if I do that. And this weekend is a D&D day, but I think I'm not going to go to this one just because I don't feel like going, so I'm not going to go. And there's actually a small chance I might just end up quitting my D&D group, not because I'm not having fun, because I have fun. Anyways, you can't grab that from there. I know you're an enemy. But yeah, it's not because I'm not having fun. It's just like I'm not. More recently, I just don't feel like dealing with people. Because a lot of people I work with has been pissing me off, and I'm like, like yesterday I was at work, and I started my shift. Because my job I had to like maintain like the robot part, and everything for my job was done and caught up. So I was like, okay, we're good. All right, let's come down here and grab this because this is a good item. I'll tell you, life's room. If we are to die, and also your partner, so keep that in mind in this game. I think it was also in the. No, it wasn't in the first game, because your partner technically didn't have health. But one of the people I work with is like, what job are you doing? Because I haven't seen you do anything today. And I'm like, first of all, I'm caught up with what I have to do. But his tone, this was kind of just irritating. Granted, I did this to the exact same person, well, to a different person, the last week because I remember I was pissed off. I was doing a job I didn't want to do, and they moved me again. So as I was walking down, like, don't you have a job to do? In reality, I'm like, I really don't care whether these people do the job or not because I don't care. But I was just irritated because, like, they keep forcing me to do things I don't want to do. But everyone else can just do whatever the hell they want. Oh my, you're so bold. Is that legal? Somewhere in this castle is bad to help you beat Hotel, or so I've heard. Well, take care, handsome mustache man. Let's get together again. Anyway, we get ourselves another Shine Sprite. One more and we can go back and upgrade it, which I'm not gonna do because I've like, we got a yellow castle key. And a mushroom. But yeah, back on the story, but so technically me getting mad at someone doing that to me when I did it to someone else, it's kind of like stupid because like why I keep trying to spin jump, but we don't have that yet. Let's do this so I can fall down and we can have. Okay. And we can power shell to get rid of the. Well, we won't get rid of the Koopa, but we can deal with it. Now I can't even jump on the Goomba. Well, I can actually. I'll just take damage. Wait, that's not much left out story. I like it just the way he ported it. I'm like, and I'm like, okay. And then later I went to go talk to another person, and then they kind of just like, oh, I don't want to be a like. They just felt like they didn't want to be bothered. And then like someone else went up to talk to them, and then they're like the world lit up, and I'm like, you know. I get being more negative towards me, but like, I don't know. Basically, I'm getting to the point with this job, it's like, I don't care that much about anyone else anymore. It was fun. I'm just going to show up to my job. I think I mentioned this in one of the videos, but I did pay my 2 weeks in, but like retracted it because I'm like, well, I do need some form of income. And like yesterday, I made a mistake, which is funny. They're probably gonna bring it up, and after like, if people get mad at me, it's like, "Oh, we can't use headphones now because you fucked up." I'm like, guess what? I don't care. Like for me, I'm still gonna use headphones. But we have this thing that shreds plastic and stuff. I saw a green light. I'm like, oh, that means it's on, because I have my headphones in. I can't hear that it's on, so I just dumped everything and left. It wasn't on, so I just poured something into like an empty thing, and that, whoops, it just clogged up the thing, and because it got clogged up, well, it made a big mess. So I helped clean it up and also looked at how to do it. So if that happens again, I know how to do it. Technically, I shouldn't be able to do that because that will get me in trouble, but gaining more experience for maintenance is good for me because that's one thing I want to do. So if I say now on my resume, like, hey, I've fixed these things, I've been around it, I know how to do it, chance I can get hired on. And also by our group supervisor explained, is like, I told him like the reason I put my 2 weeks in is because I was kind of getting, my attendance is like, it sucks. Let's use our other power block. And then Koops should have enough. Oh no, it's 3 FP. I thought it was 2, but it's not that big of an issue. You know what? Actually, let's do this anyway. We're gonna treat, and try to get mainly FP. I don't care for the HP because I think Koops is full HP and I'm now full HP. I just want FP. No, come back. Let me get these. There was 3 flowers. You're gonna get 1 of them. But 6 is not bad. 6 FP is good. And then we can have Koops finish off the thing. But anyway, that's one reason I was gonna put my 2 weeks in, because I could technically quit for a month, come back to the job. Yes, my pay would be cut in half, but I don't really care. Before like all these raises, I could afford living here, so it's not like I can't. or anything. But anyway, he's like, oh, so you're technically in attendance jail. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, pretty much, yeah, that's what it is. Because how attendance works is once you get your like written, oh, actually I'm on my verbal, I can't anymore. I get would just keep adding up. So I go, if I miss another day, I go straight to written, and then I go straight to final, and then whatever the other thing. Also, they have the, well, I tried enough, but I fell. Apparently, if you're about to fall off, Mario does that thing, so like you don't just fall off. If this was the original, I would fall off. Anywho, back onto ranting about stuff. But yeah, so since I used up all my attendance, so I'm on my verbal. So now I have to wait until December of 2026 to get the written, well, the verbal to fall off, and then I'll be back to normal. But they explained, it's like, so technically, like, I'm about to get, because we have to wait a whole year for. The only downside is now I have to walk completely back up if I want to get this badge, because you can't have Koops hold on. I was trying to see if I can. You know, maybe we can like possibly cheese it. I try to. Oh, there's a pipe down here. Well, that would have been good to know. I just wasted my whole time doing this. Because I was trying to see if I could cheese it to make it so like Koopa or Koops will fall behind it. So when it comes back, it will hit the switch. But no, they have a pipe there, so it doesn't matter. Oh, thanks, game. But yeah, one of my attendance things was I gotta fall off in January because the first attendance occurrence I had, because there was a snowstorm last year, which is kind of crazy. Well, beginning of this year technically, since it's still 2025. It's kind of crazy that at the beginning of this year I was recording Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. And I remember saying in that video, like talking about the snowstorm, like it was like I think we had like an actual blizzard, so like we had like 6 feet of things, and like this is the first time they ever had to close our building. And then after the day that happened, I think it snowed again the next day, and it was still bad, but it wasn't like bad. Like if you had a truck that had 4-wheel drives, you can probably make it to work easy. All Big Boss has a truck, so he can make it there easy. And he's like, if I can make it, everyone can make it. Like, not everyone has money to drop on fucking cars every, like, week. We get a... Yes! We get the Super Bingo. This gives us everything. Which I don't think it really mattered, because I think we're about to get a level up anyway. But they said the first one when they called off was completely fine, and we got paid for it too. They're like, we're gonna cover everyone's pay. Then the next time is like, if you call in, since a lot of people called in because they couldn't make it, they're like, no one's gonna get in trouble for this. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm like, if I would have known that, I would have just not shown up. So the next time I couldn't make it because my aunt was like, oh, I'm not taking you, and I'm like, fine, I'll just stay home. They told us we didn't get pointed forward. I'm like, oh, thank God. But then I missed a couple. I think 3 of my attendants, or 2 of them, was in January just because of snow and stuff like that. So, and then after that, I think my next occurrence was when I was having a lot of mental issues in like middle of the year. I think I missed one day, and then the last two occurrence was like at the end of the year. I'm like, I just don't fucking care anymore. So that was a thing. So I had to wait till December of next year to get all my attendance back, and then I could just. Granted, I'm not going to try to miss days. They said basically I can miss days, but I have to use PTO for that, and I don't have any. And also we have this thing called PSSL as well, and we end up getting those refreshed, but you only get 4 throughout the whole year. Also, we didn't level up. Wow. Lame. Well, with that said, we made it to the boss, and I think I want to end off the episode here, because if you guys know how Paper Mario works, at the end of this chapter, we go to a interlude where we have to go do something with Peach, which is not fun. Great. Oh, wait, no, we will level up, because there's an enemy. We're right here. Now we just have to get rid of, these Koopa. Actually, I don't think we have an extra, whatchamacallit. I'll say, do I have an extra power block? Well, we can just do this. Woo! Boom, Super God. For anybody who is actually enjoying my, whatchamacallit, my Expedition 33 like videos, since those were streamed, I lost the VODs. I don't have access to getting them anymore. Because VODs only have a 30-day thing. Do I have to download any VODs? No, but if I wanted to, I could. I do. Actually, a good thing we have a good thing right here open. Oh, wait. Oh, good thing I did that because I forgot. I normally have my follower page and my subscription as like my birthmark. So I can just go straight to the page of all I want to watch YouTube. I go straight to my subscription page. But I'm now making it so it's the home page because I can see what's new. Let's see here. I think it's going to be in the content. This was the first stream. Back. Yeah, okay. So all of them are still there. Because I did the last time I streamed was December 5th, gosh. But yeah, I have all my dispatch things, so if I want to, I could download that and upload to YouTube and have my full first batch. But I think since that game is kind of old, I don't think people care that much. But I think it'll still be worth getting to get my genuine reaction to everything. You know... let's get more FP. I was thinking, do I 1 FP? I'm like, yeah, we do want more FP. And then we'll do badge points next, and hopefully get some cool badges soon, which we will probably be able to. But yeah, the last time I played Expedition, because my goal was to beat Expedition 33 before the Game Awards. But since... Oh, they made it so if your HP is full, you can't actually upgrade it, because I think in the original you can. Anyway, next time, we'll go inside the castle. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.